should talk about Chantal. Try it. Try it. I'll try not to clap, but for some reason when I get my nails done, I like to clap all dramatically. All over. All over. Oh, you have a YouTube channel? I bet you're a lot of fun at parties. I don't want to talk about where I was today. I don't have to. That's it. That's all.
Quiet, you.
These people I'm blocking tonight, you're not coming back. So, if you piss me off, bye. I am entitled to private life. Thank you.
Is she your favorite YouTuber? I will expose you. Frank. Excuse me. Do you know Foodie Beauty? Have you seen that she was talking about a barracuda? You know, I actually thought that barracuda was like a fashion item. You too.
And people calling hotels, every person who does that is going to pay.
Nurse, clear my schedule.
And that's all I'm going to say. And it's going to be behind the scenes so you don't get my attention. If you want the tea, there you go. I don't owe you where I am. I don't owe you. Thanks for nothing. Explanations on things I don't want to talk about. Okay? And because of that, you don't have a right to a life, my life, behind the scenes that I don't share with you. I don't owe you anything. I can afford to lawyer up, guys. So I am going to. I ain't afraid of no ghost. Actually, yes, I am, and I don't want to see one.
I ain't scared of no ghosts.
Hello everybody. So in today's video, we are going to be taking a look at what's going on between Foodie Booty and Nader. Well, you heard it here last. That's right. For the absolutely low price sale of absolutely nothing, Foodie Booty is back with Nader. So basically, Nader decided he needed just a few more extra couple of bucks, and he did a stream where he told his audience that he's going on a date, you see, and somebody has hired him as a personal chef and is going to chauffeur him around between the two cities that, you know, he's living in.
Shut up!
One city with Didi and another one where he's originally from. And it was obvious that the person that had hired him to, you know, do cooking and nothing else was Chantal. Well, this was confirmed by Chantal not being on the internet for like a day or so or whatever. And everybody knows, if you've been watching Foodie Beauty for a long time, you know that when she disappears and you don't hear anything from her, she's with Nader. So they are, again, going against her, you know, protective order, restraining order against him, and they are seeing each other. And where's Didi in all this? I thought she was his girlfriend. More on that in a few minutes. Well, basically what ended up happening is a channel on YouTube called up the hotel that I guess they found out Nader and Foodie Beauty were in. And this is when all the drama started. So we're going to get deeper into it. I just wanted to say one thing, you know, about Didi. There's this moment, I did say moment, in a live stream that Nader does where Didi, she's like, oh, I just got out of the shower. It's my birthday weekend and I'm going out with the girls. And it's just this like really sad, quiet moment because Didi also says that, you know, she's just friends with Nader. I saw a stream where they're just friends. Yeah, okay, you're just friends. Y'all doing some stuff with each other that friends don't do. But it's just sad. It looks to me, in my opinion, that both Didi and Chantal are just like sharing Nader. And I'm just like, both of you, do you not have any idea of what both of you are worth? Didi clearly knows that he went to cook professionally, you know, for Chantal. So it's just, you know, it's one of these like, wow, it's wild to me that, you know, adults are still participating. What do you all see in Nader? Why are you all so obsessed with him? Anyways, so we're going to get deeper into it if you already couldn't tell from my intro. My videos are for entertainment purposes only, not meant to be taken seriously whatsoever. I am only sharing my own opinions, not facts. Please do not leave anyone mentioning mean-spirited negative comments. My videos are not serious, entertainment purposes only.
She's happy and I know why. Do you? That's what you get for lying to your VIBs. Karma. Thank you for the super chat. Where I've been all day, I'm entitled to a private life. Don't you agree? And people calling hotels to find out where the illegal. And it's illegal for a hotel to say an entire person's name and their room number. You know that? And you're all going to pay for that. Every person who does that is going to pay. Parasites, because a lot of you are fake and you can leave. Double face, as they say. A lot of you in here. Period. 5 left. I don't. Bye. I don't owe you anything. I don't owe you where I am.
Okay, so basically what ends up happening is whoever channel, I don't know who the channel is. I mean, I briefly saw the video, the Just Saying re-uploaded, and I'll link everything that I'm talking about, down below. Basically, the person calls up the hotel and asks for Chantal, and I guess they say like her full legal name, and the hotel is like, yeah, this person is here, and they start ringing the room, and then Nader tries to pretend that he wasn't in that room, and he's like, oh, I was in another room, but trolls kept calling me. Right. So look, I don't know about other countries, but in my personal opinion, there is no way that it is illegal to call up a hotel and ask if a guest is staying there. Usually the person calling already has the room number. Here the person calling did not have the room number, and obviously maybe the hotel should not have just let them through to the line. But it's not illegal. If it was illegal to call up someone, that's staying at a hotel, then hotels wouldn't even have telephones. No one could ever get you in or out of the hotel. Also, this was more like a motel. I mean, calm down, Chantal. Yes, I think it's wrong that this happened to you, but it's not illegal to call and ask to speak to a guest at a hotel. Again, all of the hotels would not have telephones. No one could reach them there. Okay, it is ridiculous. Now, I personally don't think that the hotel should have just let the person through on the line, since the person didn't have, Chantal's room number. That being said, how many times, did somebody travel that and you forget their room number, and you just called the hotel and you're saying, oh, can I speak to so-and-so? I forgot their room number. Also, Nader is absolutely ridiculous with traveling on this big date with a ring light. So you are expecting, Nader, for all of us not to believe that you're with Foodie Beauty, okay? So he brought a ring light to a date. What kind of date are you having? Why are you having a date with a ring light? You obviously brought a ring light so Foodie Beauty could probably film you doing whatever, or you guys could film each other with your massive meal and cooking and food, right? That's what I'm talking about. So please, Nader, please save it. You're traveling on this cooking date where somebody hired you as a chef with a ring light. Okay, if you believe that, I have Kermits to tell you. Actually, they're all mine. You can't have them. You weren't with Chantal, you're trying to say, Nader, but you were both in the same hotel room where Foodie Beauty actually rented a room. Right. Okay, they're obviously there, working on exquisite meals. So basically, here is what Foodie Beauty actually said. The reaction channel that called motels looking for me will be getting a nice, age charge their way. This is ridiculous. And then she just, said that people are jealous. Everyone is jealous of Foodie Beauty. I hope you know that. It couldn't possibly be that she was so jealous. Are you going to go after the entire candle community? People want to buy their candles.
Quiet, you.
Okay. Also, using your platform I've seen your video sent to me will result in account termination. Watch. Really? Because your account was terminated for doing inappropriate stuff on your channel, and it was brought back, resurrected. So what does that say to me? That if YouTube deletes your channel, well, just wait a while. I mean, look, I just wanted to be clear. I do not think that it is at all appropriate, or even there's no point. I don't think it's worth it, or even with a point, or even going somewhere to call hotels looking for public figures, and especially for Chantal Marie Foodie Booty, okay? Because that's just I would never do that, because I would be sleeping and I wouldn't care. What does it matter? This is what I don't understand about calling the hotel to prove that they were together. First of all, Nader's story was obviously suspicious, okay? Somebody wants to hire him as a private chef, yeah, okay, and drive him around and pay him all this money. Foodie Beauty has often talked about how she loves his cooking, and she wanted, him to always, cook for her. And everybody also knows, like I said earlier, that whenever she is MIA, missing in action, she is always with Nader. And the best part is she always tells on herself, just give her a day or 7 minutes, and she will come and tell us that, oh, I was with Nader, oh, I love him, I'm back with him, see him. And you would have seen in her, new live stream, did she delete it already? Who cares? I'm not even going to check. People say she deleted it, whatever. You could see how happy she is. As soon as she sees Nader, she's so happy.
She's happy, and I know why. Do you?
This man will never be monogamous to you. He will never be monogamous to Didi. He is not a one-woman man. And you guys fighting over him, sharing his cooking, God bless. That's all I have to say. This is juvenile behavior from Chantal. And honestly, I'm going to say this, and it's pointless. We'll move on to our Patreon. She's going to continue to see him, and she's going to continue to be miserable and unhappy. She says later on, I'm living my happy life. You're not happy. You are getting a temporary thought of that, you're getting like dopamine to the brain, like, oh, I'm so happy that I got Nader. Because what's going on is that she's so upset that, supposedly she claims she's in love with him. I think she's just like obsessed with him. And she's upset that, he's the one that got away. Honey, thank God he got away. You do not want Nader, but... I just feel like, what does it say about him that he heard all the terrible things she said about him last week and was like, okay, they have a legal thing, legal papers in order filed that says they're not allowed to see each other, and they're still doing this. Honestly, Chantal, you will never find happiness with Nader, and you can believe that. The more that you keep seeing him, the farther and farther away are you from true happiness. So she deleted this stream. The stream was 27 minutes, and it's really suspicious because Nader went live at the same time as she did for the exact amount of time, 27 minutes, whatever that means. I don't care. He's raging and raging and raging against people, and she's gonna lawyer up. She has the money to lawyer up. You do not have any of the real money that you really need for multiple lawsuits, or even one, but she doesn't have any idea what a lawsuit even looks like. She also announced in this stream that she was not feeling well and that she was sick, and I wish her all the best, and I hope that she recovers. A lot of people do not believe her now that she's sick. Rinse, Kermit, lather, repeat. It's the same thing over and over again. And before we get to her Patreon, I think it's worth saying that the way that she speaks to people that pays her bills is reminiscent of Amberlynn Reid, and basically the way that she speaks to her VIBzers, her members that pay a monthly fee and give her super chats is really inappropriate. Saying, I'm going to block everyone if I have 5 people left, I don't care. Okay, well, you can go the Amberlynn Reid route. You really could. But, your channel was already deleted once. Do you really want to disrespect and be a bit disrespectful to the people that pay your bills? I really don't care for the way that she talks to people in her chat. Okay, so let's quickly discuss her Patreon being removed. So what's going on here, obviously, is that she has a lot of people that do not care for her actions. And after her, really vile live streams from last week, of course, people are still upset. My opinion is that the people that do not care for her are always going to be looking for her to break the terms of service of any platform. They're going to report her into perpetuity, which, she does break the terms of service all the time. And so her Patreon is down, and this is what she said. Since jealous non-congratulators want to try and destroy my life, lawyering up babies, it is coming, just like you didn't think Cuba would happen. Do you know what lawyering up means? It actually is a phrase that's used by police with usually criminals. I'm not saying that's the only time when the words lawyering up is used, but you're just making yourself look guilty by saying I'm lawyering. Lawyering up is usually for people that are guilty themselves. Just say you're getting a lawyer. You want to look, strong or something. They took down my Patreon, and instead of fighting it, you will be able to catch so much upcoming content protected by copyright on the Beezer Show's Patreon. I have exclusive access to these company announcements, as you know. Get out of here. Everybody knows that you created a sole proprietorship, and it's not a separate entity. It's not a separate company. And you are pretending to be like Karen Pondu. Get out of here, okay? Everybody knows the truth. So details to follow suit. She said suit as in lawsuit. Ooh, lawyering up. Everybody grab your Kermits. Also, I will continue to do content and live my happy life of whatever decisions I make in it. Hashtag stay mad. Look, this woman thinks she's Karina Kaboom circa 2016. I already said it. All her comments are disabled. It's one way to go. I can't really hate on it because, My next question is, who cares? In Eric's voice, Amberlynn Reid's roommate, who cares? What I don't understand in this situation is she is continuing to threaten people with lawsuits. I'm going to sue you. I'm going to sue you. I'm going to file a copyright lawsuit against this person. I'm going to sue this other person for calling the hotel room. Okay. The first thing, there's a reason that I brought this up, okay? Because this statement is ridiculous. So she wants to file copyright claims and she wants to do copyright lawsuits against various people. We've talked about this before. Any lawsuit that is filed and seen from beginning to end is going to be at least $100,000, way more than that. Do you not understand that, Chantal, you don't have this money? I don't care if you're making $20,000 a month, okay? You are way over your head. First of all, she's probably gonna sue a few different people. By the way, I would not doubt that she would try to make one example out of someone and just sue one person for copyright. I've already said this many, many times. If you re-upload Chantal's entire videos, especially if you do it not on YouTube, meaning you're using the content from other platforms and you're putting it on YouTube, but the actual content doesn't come from YouTube. But you can't even really do this on YouTube either. This is copyright infringement and she would have a case. So don't do it. You need to create content that is fair use with content. But the thing is that she's not understanding that she will never be able to follow through with a copyright lawsuit, even if she were to win. If you re-upload somebody's stuff and you don't add anything to it, you are stealing their copyright. And we've talked about this here before. But, so you have to sue people where they live. You can't just use a Canadian attorney who's more than likely not licensed in the American states that these people live in. And what are you going to do? You're going to put 3 different lawyers on retainer? That'll be cheap. Does she even understand what a retainer means? A retainer is amount of money that you give and then have to replenish every few months to a lawyer that's working on a case. It's not cheap to file a lawsuit. It's not cheap to go through a lawsuit. You actually have to have replenishing money, okay? Let's just all say it together. Look, this whole thing with the suing is stupid. She doesn't have the money. She doesn't understand how long lawsuits last. It's years. It could be between, really 2 to 3 years. There are long periods of just nothing happening. She's not being realistic. And you have to sue where the person lives. Canadian lawyer sue someone in America and come to America and sue unless he's licensed in the American state that the lawsuit is going on in. Because a lot of lawyers in America, I would say some, can be licensed in double states or a few states, but you're trying to tell me that every lawyer you're going to get for your 3-5 lawsuits of people re-uploading your content is going to be licensed? I think that she believes that a lawsuit is a way to get even with people and a way to stick it to somebody. That's going to go nowhere. That is going to go nowhere. And you don't have $500,000 to entertain this. She doesn't understand the way this works. If I was her, this is what I would do. I'm not, but I would understand that people are trying to report me all the time if I was her because they don't care for my actions and I'm not remorseful for the bad stuff I've done. And I would calm down if I wanted to keep my jobs, right? But she doesn't care. She's just combative with her audience and she doesn't get it. This is my opinion, okay? They're going to probably continue to report you over and over and over again on whatever platform you find yourself in. So I would be a bit more humble, but I don't think that's going to happen. Anyways, leave your comments and your thoughts down below. Have you purchased an evil Kermit on Amazon? If not, well, there's still time. All right, thank you so much for being here. Check out the videos that are popping up here. You may enjoy those, and I will see you very soon on the next one. And if you don't enjoy the videos that are popping up, still watch them. It'll be a fun experience. Okay, thank you so much for being here. I'll see you next time. Bye.